Go ahead and come into your comfortable seat. Simple cross leg is fine. So today we're going to explore the yoga principle of Brahmacharya, which is balance. The sutras say that really learning how to live in balance in every way, energetically, life-wise, body-wise, the scope of our life force becomes boundless. Wow. That's what I want. Right?
Yes, please.
Yes, yeah. So we're going to explore balance in a lot of different ways, certainly with breath and with body. So as you take your seat, just notice balance, right, left. Hands at the front of your knees. Notice your balance, front body, back body. And come to sitting in a way where you feel aware of the length of your spine, from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And feeling balanced, right, left, front, back. And then just let your hands rest upward on your thighs, let your eyes close. And find that softness in your throat, your jaw, the inside of your mouth. And bring your awareness to your breath, just noticing the gentle rise and fall of your breath as you breathe in and out through your nose. Notice the air flowing in and out of both nostrils. And observe the flow in the right nostril, the left nostril. And see if you can sense the air flowing in each nostril. It's okay if you can't. You can just imagine that as you breathe in, the air is flowing evenly through both nostrils. And as you breathe out, you feel the air exiting evenly through both nostrils. And then on your next in-breath, count the length of the in-breath. Notice the slight pause, and then count the length of your out-breath. Noticing a slight pause at the bottom of your exhalation. Continue to count. Noticing which phase of breath is shorter. And then with gentle awareness, gradually begin to lengthen that phase of breath so that the length of your in-breath and the length of your out-breath are not even. Feel the effect of that inhale, pause, exhale, pause, breathing in a way that's balanced on your inner body. Feel the effect of the outer body. And then bring that awareness with you into class as you gently open your eyes. And then come on up to a stand. Please move your blankets off your mat. Stay with your feet parallel. Have your blocks at the top of your mat. We'll get to those in a bit. Standing with your hands by your side. Spin your right palm out, and as you inhale, take that arm over. And then as you exhale, spin the palm out and press it down. Continue to move in that way with your awareness right in the center of your shoulder joint. And if that bothers your shoulder to go that high, you don't have to go that high, you can go just this high. And keep moving, feeling that right side of your body. And then next time you come up, hold the arm up there. Reach the left fingers downward, and then as you exhale, come over to the left as far as you can. And feel right foot, left foot. Feel, can I press evenly? So probably have to intentionally press a little harder into that right heel to feel balanced here. And find a long lean breath here. And as you exhale, bend the elbow to get hand behind your head and rotate the chest upward. If you're making any modifications, it might be the hand in the front of the shoulder if your shoulders bother, in front of the chest if your shoulder bothers you. And take a breath here, turn the heart up. Inhale, take that hand up to the ceiling again, and then exhale, bring it back down by your side. And then spin the left palm out, inhale, take that arm out. And spin the palm away, exhale as you press back down to the floor. Awareness right in the center of your shoulder joint, making any modifications in terms of how high the arm goes to make your shoulder happy. And then next time you come up, and you have to come up, reach up, take the right arm, reach the fingers down, and then exhale, come over to the right side. Inhale, lots of breath here, inside. You feel the balance in your feet, right and left. We're going to then spin the palm out and exhale, come back down. We pause here, just in Tadasana, noticing that feeling of front body, back body, right side and left side balance here. And spinning both palms out, inhale, take the arms up, clasp the fingers, take the index fingers straight up. And find your center here, midway between your feet, up to the index finger. Get a tailbone to the crown of the head. Just everything lifting up as you exhale from the hips to the heels, rooting down. Good. Spin the palms out. You spin your palms facing back now, knuckle side of the hand facing forward. You feel the balls of your feet spreading, your toes spreading, and then as you inhale, come up with your heels off the floor. And then exhale, come down. Move that way on your breath as you inhale, rise up. See if you can do so without gripping the toes, challenging, or without letting the ankles fall inward. You just feel balanced right here. Good, and then exhale and come down. Once again, standing to Tadasana. And come to the top of your mat with the blocks in front of you now. Moving the heels down, reaching the fingers down, rotate your upper arm bones flat. And then take your arms behind you. See if you can find, again, that balance from the base of your tailbone to the crown of your head with your arms back. So that may mean that you need to be aware of the position of your lumbar spine. So some of us tend to overly arch back there. So see if you can keep that alignment, neutral alignment from the tailbone to the crown of the head. There's just a little bit of forward bend in the lumbar spine. Yeah. And then bring your hands back down. Now inhale the arms up. Again, aware of your center, aware of balanced breath here. As you exhale, count them in the hip crease. Keep the length in your spine. Let your hands lightly come onto your laps. Inhale into a flat back, forehead parallel to the floor. Find that balanced breath. The inhale, pause, the exhale, pause. Evenness in how you're breathing. And then at the bottom of your next exhalation, fold from the hip crease. Let your elbows soften, let your hand drop down. Bring your hands to the floor, step your feet back and come into plank pose with your pinky fingers as wide as your mat. Your hips a little higher than your shoulders on purpose. You find your balance here, right and left side. And then reach the heels back a little bit more. Lift your low belly up a lot. And find balance here in plank pose. So hips now just a little below your shoulders. Rock forward on the tips of your toes. And then rock back, and as you do, to feel balanced here requires lifting your low belly towards your spine. And again, be aware of the right hand, right foot, left foot. And the articulation of your shoulders as you rock forward on your toes and back. Come forward one more time. And then drop your knees wide, big toes touch. Come back into child pose. And press the palms, lift the armpits at first, and feel right side, left side of your waist coming into balance here. Just be aware of that space. Good. Inhale, come on up to all fours. Take your knees together behind your hips, uncurl your toes, lift the low belly. Come into knee, chest, chin pose. We'll pause in here. And then lowering the hips, anchoring the right foot, left foot, thumbs by the mid chest, elbows in. Inhale, come into cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times with a balanced breath. We're going to tuck the toes with your hips onto your hands and knees. So before you come into down dog, find again, right hand, left hand balance, thumb stretching towards each other, index finger, knuckle pads press, and then come into downward facing dog. Feeling both hands evenly anchored, both sides of the waist evenly long, and then bend your right knee and take the left heel back. Look at your left foot and spin your heel slightly out. And then bend your left knee, take your right heel back, same thing, spin the heel slightly out. Take both heels back, both heels slightly out. And looking between your legs, take a look at your knees. And see how they tend to knock inward. Use your upper inner thighs to roll back and wide. And try to align your knees in the same direction as your second toe. Take a long in breath here. Pause, a balanced out breath. And then inhale your gaze forward, exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Then fold in, hold the elbows, drape the torso. Remember from last week, we're forward bending from the hip crease. And then shifting your weight a little bit back on the heels. And a little forward towards the toes. And then finding your balance point here, which is your hips right over the ankles. Without looking, you can't see that, but can you feel the kind of a balance between your heel and the ball of your foot? Hips over the ankles. Hug your thigh muscles snug towards the thigh bone, so it's fine if your knees are a little bent or your hamstrings are tight. And be aware here of right side, left side. Take your hands to your hips, take the elbows back. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Clasp your fingers, take the index finger straight up, find that upward lifting. Okay. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bring your hands down to your hips, find a focal point at eye level. Bring all of your weight out to your left foot and bring your right toe for now, just straight in front of you on the floor. Flexing the foot, take that leg up and take the left arm up. So right knee, left arm. Inhale, find length here. Lengthen the spine, find your center along the spine. So low belly's got to hug in to help you maintain that balance. Good, and then exhale, lower that side down. Both hands on the hips, feel the heels root. Steady focal point at eye level. Take your left toe in front of you. Flex the foot and raise that leg up. And then inhale, take the right arm up. And find your balance here. Find your balanced breath here. Good, and then exhale, release that one. Tadasana, both fingers reaching down, heart lifting up, inhale. Lift the arms up, palms facing, thumbs back, take the elbows back. Check in with your body, front body, back body, especially in this position. Just again, tailbone slightly towards your heels will help with that balance front and back. From your hip crease, exhale, reach forward, lengthen here. Bring your hands lightly onto the blocks. And then inhale, come into a flat back. Using that balanced breath throughout class, exhale, fold in to help you just feel the awareness of balance in your body. Good, inhale, come into a flat back here. Exhale, fold in, take your blocks to the sides of your feet, lower position. You take that right foot back, come into a lunge with your knees over your ankle. Good, inhale here, lengthen from the back heel through the crown of your head. And take your left hand to your hip, well hard up. Inhale, take that left hand straight up. And here, be aware of your right wrist, your left wrist. See if you can line them up. So there's one straight line from hand to hand. And you lift your right inner thigh up and extend the crown of your head forward. So even though you're twisted here, you can be aware of where's my spine, my point of balance in the body. Draw the low belly in. Good, exhale, lower that hand down. And set your blocks off to the side. And step your left foot back and come into plank pose. Again, rock forward on the toes. And then rock back, low belly engaged, awareness of right and left, wrist, hands, body weight. And finding that balanced breath. And then when you reach the heels back, drop your knees down, come into a table pose. And just notice here, your natural kind of first landing a table, there's your low belly sag, if it does, lift it up. Are you more on your right or your left hand? Just find the balance point there. And then taking that right leg back. Lift your left knee off the floor and find your balance again, especially aware of your spine. Lower the left knee down, lift your right heel up. Toes point down, lengthen the heel back. Lift the low belly up and take the left hand. And find your balanced breath here. We inhale the pause. We exhale the pause. Find balance in your body. Good, and lower that left hand down. Lower the right knee down. Back into a balanced table. Take the left heel back. Press the hands, lift your right knee off the floor. Feel your low belly engage. And then lower the right knee down. Lift the left leg up, reach the heel straight back from the hip. Be aware of the front and back of your spine, staying in balance. So low belly lifts up, and then take your right hand forward. Inhale, lengthen from the heel through the fingers. Good, exhale, lower that right hand down. Lower the left knee down, take your knees wide, big toes touch. Come back into child pose. And pressing evenly, right hand, left hand, armpits lift. Take a long in breath. Exhale, hips reach back. Inhale, come up to all fours. Take your knees together behind your hips, uncurl the toes. Come back into knee, chest, chin pose. So feet are down. And then lower your hips. Take your feet a little wider, thumbs to the chest, elbows in. Inhale. Into cobra. Good, exhale, come back down. And check your toes, lift your hips. Come back into downward facing dog. We find a long in-breath. Reach back through the heels, let the toes get light. Take the heels out. Top of the thighs reach back and hold that. Inhale your gaze forward. Exhale, take your right foot forward. Come up with your hands on your hips. Keep your left heel lifted. So as you come up here, front body, back body balance definitely means the low belly's gotta come in. And the shoulders, elbows stay back. As you exhale your breath, let your hips drop. Bring your hands by the side. Inhale, take the arms up, reach up through the pinky fingers. Good. Exhale, reach forward. Release the hands, step that left foot forward. Fold the elbows, take a glance at your knees in this forward bend. So heels a little bit out, thigh muscles hug in. Again, if your knees snack inward, use your upper inner thighs to spin back and line. See if you can line your knees up with your, I said second toe last time, but either first or second toe, but definitely not inside the ankle joint. Take your hands to your hips, take the elbows back as you inhale, come all the way up. Clasp your fingers, take the index finger straight out. And find that balance point along your spine. Right, left, front, back. Good, exhale, miss your heart. Find your breath here, that balanced breath. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Release the knees. Inhale, take the arms up, palms facing, arm bones back. Lifting to the pinky side of the heel on the inhale. Exhale from the hip crease, reach forward. We remove that blocks. I forgot to take your hands to your shins. Inhale, come into a flat back here, forehead pyramid. Exhale from the hip crease, take your palms to the back of your calves. Press palms and calves into each other. Notice how that shifts your awareness of front and back body balance. So I find when the palms and calves press, I'm just drawing a little bit more evenly into the front body. Elbows go forward. Good. Grab your blocks from by the sides of your feet. You take that left foot back and come into a lunge, right knee over the ankles. Lengthen from the back heel to the ground of your head. You can take your right hand to your hip, turn the chest up. Pause and notice. Are your shoulders way behind your hips? So line them up so that from the tailbone to the crown of your head, you're in even line. Then inhale that right arm down. And try to line your wrist up so that there's a straight line from wrist to wrist. So again, even though you're in this twisted shape, you'll wear balance in your body. Make a long breath here. Good. Exhale, release that hand down, set your blocks off to the center. Set your right foot back, and then try to push with your feet together this time. Right hand, left hand, evenly pressing. And then rotate onto the little toe side of your left foot. And put your right foot midway between your foot and your hand. And with your right hand on your right hip, coil your heart up, low belly towards the spine. Inhale that top line. So finding the balanced breath, being aware of your spine, right foot, left foot, even though we're in this twister pose. See if you can bring balance into all that. Good. Exhale, release that hand down, take your right foot back. Both feet together, find your center again along your spine. Rotate onto the little toe side of your right foot. Take the left foot midway between top and edge of the hip, coil the heart up. Inhale that left arm up. Reaching the tailbone towards the back foot, and crown of the head forward. Move on the end. Again, finding your balance points in this pose. Good. Exhale, lower that hand down and step that left foot back and back into plank pose. Heels back, crown of the head forward. Exhale, knees wide, big toes touch. Come back into child pose, but walk your hands back by your feet with your palms up. Find your balanced breath here. Good, inhale, stretch your arms forward again, press the palms and lift the arm roots. And then come on to all fours with your knees behind your hips, uncurl your toes, keep your low belly lifted. And then put your knees to the crown of your head, like your one piece, just lower all the way down to the floor. Take your hands with your thumbs by your thighs. Reach the fingers towards your heels, anchor the feet down. And as you inhale your breath, let the arm bones lift first, and then lift your chest up. So you reach the fingers towards your heels in a way that feels balanced to you. Right and left side equally reaching back. Good, exhale, lower down. You take your hands under your forehead, thumb and index fingers touching, and just rest your forehead in that space. Reach the toes straight back, big toes straight back from your hips. And then inhale, lift your right leg up, lift your back. Good, exhale, lower it down, take your left foot up and reach it back, like someone's pulling your foot straight back. So it's not a lot of lift, it's just awareness of the balance in the right and left side of your sacrum. You try the right side again. And the left side. Good, lower that down, take your hands by the sides of your chest. Come up to all fours, come into table pose. Find a balanced right side, left side, front body, back body position and two. And then keeping that tight, your toes come into downward facing dog. Spin the heels out, the inner thighs back. Again, letting your knees up. With your first or second toe, reach the inner thighs back. Find that length in the side waist, both sides evenly. Reaching even the hip bones, the top of your hip joint. Feel that reaching back evenly on right and left sides. Good, inhale your gaze forward. Exhale, take that left foot forward. Keep your right heel lifted. Come on up with your hands by the side of your hips. Take the elbows back and for now. So let the front of that thigh bone, left thigh bone drop. Reach the back inner thigh up. And then low belly towards the spine. So you're balanced right and left, right along the center of your spine. Bring the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms in. Good, exhale, take the arm bones slightly back. So use your awareness, breath, body. What adjustments do I need to make to feel more balanced in this place? Good, take another in breath right up to the pinky finger side of your knee. Exhale, cupping with the crease. Lightly bring the hands down, take that right foot forward. Bring your palm to the back of your calves again. Roll the elbows forward and fold inward. Then bring your hands to your hips, take the arms back, take your time. On the up. Clasp the fingers, take the index finger straight up. To exhale, feel the heels press. And then bring your hands back to the heart. Use the hands down once again, find a focal point straight in. Anchor your right arm to your left foot, bring your right foot forward. And this time as you flex the foot and bring the leg up, you can try holding the shin and take the knee up a little bit more. Or you can stay there, you can try putting 2 fingers around your big toe. And extending the leg forward. You can use the arm if that helps to counterbalance. And then release the leg, the arm, and back to center. Fine if you fall out, we'll try it again. So anchor your right foot, just the left toe forward on the ground. This is a balance pose. So notice your tendency for the hips to want to shift right. Hug in and find your middle. Using your focal point, take the knee to your chest. And you don't even have to hold. You can hold the leg and you can try hooking 2 fingers along the big toe. And extending the leg, and it doesn't have to go straight. You can use the arm for counterbalance. Just find your center wherever you are. You're like sit with both and back into Shavasana. Finding your breath, feeling your body forward and backward, right side and left side. You're going to take your blocks now by the sides of your feet in a tall position behind your feet, really. And your hands to your hips. Take your right foot back so that your block is lined up with your calf on the left side. And spin that left toe slightly out. And feel your quad engage when you do that. Take your right heel slightly back. Take your hands to your hips. Find your center here. So feel both feet pressing, both thigh muscles tucking in, and then extending both arms evenly in the center of your chest. Good. Reaching to the left. Take the left hand in your block, your right hand straight up. Again, modifying however you need for the shoulders to feel good here. Probably turn your back hip forward more. Yeah, let the hips turn towards the front foot. So finding balance in Trikonasana triangle pose. It's really about aligning your hips with your spine. So turn the hips towards the front foot and then extend the spine out from there and turn the chest up. You find a long in breath. Good. Exhale, take that right hand to your hip. Bend your left knee, lower your block and take it by the ankle. And let the top of the thigh bone drop. Turn the chest up. And then inhale, take that right arm along by your ear. Again, pressing into the middle to the side of the back foot. Will help you feel more stable here. Dropping to the top of the thigh bone. And finding your balance breath. You'll reach that top. Take your hand back to the hip. You can come all the way back up. And then step your back foot forward. I'm just going to turn my feet. See. I can see you take your block on the calf side of that. So you can still face forward, whatever works for you. So back heel goes out. Front foot turn it slightly out and then hug your thigh muscles in. So turn the hips towards that front foot, extending the arms wide. So even though you're shifting here, can you keep your balance in your feet? You keep a balance as you take your hand in the block and extend the heart away from the hips. Can you find that balance in the length of your spine? And then turning the heart upward, reaching. Begin to find the balanced breath. So when you're talking about your hip, in your block by the ankle, your lower position and then bend your knee. You're pressing the thigh bone back into the arm bone helps you find your center, your core balance here. And then spin that top shoulder back. Inhale, take that arm long by your knee. Pressing the middle to the side of the back foot to feel balance, both heels. To feel balanced, right foot, left foot. Take a long in breath from the back heel to the top fingers. And then exhale, bring that hand to you. And inhale, bring. And then once again, switch your feet. So stepping your back foot forward. Now that I move my feet, I'm confused. Step your right foot back. So we're going to do that sequence again, but we're going to add in half moon. So your left foot is forward and turned down. Your block is tall by your calf. Start with your hands and your hips. So just pause here. Find your balance from. Find the right heel, left heel. Press evenly here. Inhale, extend the arms out. Turn the hips towards your front foot. And let that hand lightly float down. Find your balanced breath. As you hold this pose, shift that left thigh bone back, right hip bone forward. And then the twist is really the upper spine, the spine between your shoulder blades. Just helping your heart turn up. Good, exhale, bring that neck to your hip. Bend your knee, lower your block by your ankle. And then pause here, just letting that left top of the thigh bone drop towards the floor. Turn the heart up. Inhale, reach that right arm long by your elbow, find your breath. Find your center along your spine. Good, and then bring your right hand to your hip. Turn and look towards your left big toe. Step your right foot part way in and take the block 8 to 10 inches forward and a little to the side of your foot. Pause here. So think me going with my toes. And taking your weight now onto that left foot. Flex your right foot and lift that leg up. And just taking your time, finding your breath. Reaching the heel away from the hip, the crown of the head away from the hips. And then turning from the spine between your shoulder blades and turn the chest up. Inhale that top and up. Take your time, just come in, come on. See, can you find your, I'm hard time with my balance today. Can you find your balance along the spine so the top leg maybe reaches a little more back, maybe a little more forward. Good, take the top hand to your hip. Reach the raised heel back. Take the block with you. And then come back with that top thigh dropping. And then straighten that leg. Moving the block slightly back. Take the hand back up, come back into tribal. Find a long in breath, pause, long out breath. Press into your back heel. Inhale, yeah. Clasp your fingers, take the index finger straight up. Good, and then exhale, release the heel. Step your right foot forward. And step your left foot back. And take your block along the sides of your calf. Your hands and your hips. Your left foot back. And turn your right foot slightly out. Press into your heels, hug your thighs snug, and then reach evenly to the knees. So take the hips towards your front foot, and then take the hand and lightly on the block. And you find the balance along the spine, right wrist to left wrist. You'll see evenly right foot to left foot. And then exhale, take that left hand to your hip. Take the block by the side of your right ankle as you bend your right knee. Top of your right thigh bone dropping towards the floor. Press the right leg into the right arm. And that'll help you really find your center along your spine. Inhale, take that left arm long by your knee. And exhale, press evenly through both heels. I'm going to bring your left hand to your hip. Look towards your right big toe. Step your left foot forward. And take your block forward 8 to 10 inches, little to the side of the foot. Flex that left foot as you come up. So take your time, find your breath. Use your breath. Lengthening along the spine as you inhale. And rooting through that standing heel as you exhale. Rotate the heart up, reach the hand up. Steady focal point at eye level. You can tap out, just come back in. So bring that hand to your hip, reach your raised leg back. Take the block back with you, bend your front thigh, drop the thigh bone down. You want to straighten your legs, let your block back by your calf, turn the chest up. Inhale, the top arm up, coming back into Trikonasana. Finding your breath here. Press into your back heel. You can help your both arms overhead. Pass the fingers, index fingers straight out. Good, exhale, reach your heart. Into your hips. Step your feet back in. Take your blocks out of the way here. And then come standing into asana, feet parallel. Heels rooted, spine tall. Find your balance breath. Notice your lumbar spine, just a little curve, so maybe probably lifting the belly up. And lifting the center of your crown of your head. Shifting to tree pose, anchor all of your weight on your right foot. You spin your left knee slightly out. Hug your hips in, so just notice that shift, and this might be your tree pose, that's fine. Otherwise, take your foot to the leg, anywhere except for on the knee, and press together to help you balance. Take your hands to the heart, fingertips pressing, and generate energy in towards your midline. As you feel ready, extend the arms up. So find your breath balance, especially. And that'll help with the body balance. And as you exhale, lower the foot, release the hands, come back to breath. So then shift your weight onto your left foot, spin the right knee out. Hug into your middle. Just a steady focal point. And the foot and leg pressing together, really. Hands to the chest, fingers pressing across the backs. Find your breath. With the right sideways, left sideways. Stretching evenly upward, all the way to your fingertips. You should exhale, lower in. Back to toes. We're going to the floor, and you have your strap. You just have it off to the side for me. Take your feet in front of you. And your hands behind you. So walking one of your feet a little bit in front of your knees. Press your hands down and find your spine long here. Bring your awareness to the spine again, from the tailbone to the crown of the head. You see, can you feel there's an even length along the front and back of your spine, the right and left side, even though you're angled back. Not quite a 45-degree angle, but an angle back in here. So can you maintain that balance and lift your right foot off the floor? And then lower the right foot down. And then lift the left foot up. Good, bring that foot down. Now take your strap. Unravel it and take the end of the rope of both feet. And just leave it there for a moment. So the strap is under the balls of the feet. You've got extra strap on either side if you bring your hands back in. So find that even length in your spine. You feel the right and left side of the low belly coming forward. And then take your hands on the strap and take your spine back into that angled back position. So you're rocking a little forward on the sitting bones. Pressing the balls of your feet into the strap with both feet off the floor. Let the strap slide through your hands as you take the strap up, feet up rather, and then come back into that leaning back position. Hug your thigh muscles in, press firmly into the strap with your feet. That will help you with balance. Find your balance breath. As you inhale the breath, feel the spine lengthen. And then exhale, lower the feet down. Let your strap just be, take your feet in, take your hands to the front of your shins or your forearms to the front of your shins and lift your spine up. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Feel that lift and lengthen your spine. Once again, take your feet on the strap. So you have the option to not use the strap, if you can hold the feet or hold the legs out without the feet in both pose. We'll start with the strap and then you can try dropping it. Let's try that. So start with your spine leaning back. Find that position first. Find that lift and lengthen your spine. And then lift the heels just a little and recreate the front body, back body, right side, left side balance, and then extend. Extending the spine long, hugging your thigh muscles in. So you can keep the strap or you can drop the strap. Find your breath. Lengthening the spine on the in breath. And feeling that just right and left sitting bone balancing it from the out breath. You're going to bring your hands to the thighs, bring your feet down. Sit your strap on the way here. Walk your feet in, lift your spine up. Find your breath. Bring your hands to the inner shins. Let your knees go out wide. Press your heels here evenly together. Rock a little forward on your sitting bones. And then moving from your pelvis. Reach forward, extend the elbows forward. Holding your hands either on the ankles or on the two sides of the feet. Spin your elbows a little more forward. And then inhale, lengthen your spine. Good. As you exhale your breath, slowly lower down. Notice the inner groin to the inner knee on both legs. So notice if you press your heels evenly and the little toe side of your foot evenly. Does that change anything about the evenness in your length or stretch from the inner groin to the inner knees? Good. Inhale, come down. And then press the outer legs. Lift your legs up, come onto your backs now with your knees bent. Your arms just by your side. Press the palms down. And press the back of your shoulders down. And extend the crown of your head away from your shoulders. And feel the sacrum on both sides of the back of your body connect to the floor. Good, and then extend your legs so the heels are down, the toes are up. And recreate that right side, left side of your sacrum evenly pressing. Hug your thigh muscles towards your thigh bones, and then inhale, take the right leg up, just like 30 degrees. Reach the heel away from your hip and see if you keep the sacrum evenly pressed. And then take it up 60 degrees. So reaching the heel away from the hip. See if you can take your low belly towards the spine, and the spine, lumbar spine, more towards the back of the feet. Take that leg up to 90 degrees. Same thing, sacrum on both sides, evenly pressing. The top of the thigh bone now reaching towards the left heel. The awareness of the sacrum and the lumbar on both sides pressing the floor here. See if you can maintain that, and as you exhale your breath without losing connection with the back body and floor, slowly lower your leg back down. Take your time. Keep connection with the back body. Both heels pressing, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, find the sacrum on both sides pressing. Inhale to the left heel now just 30 degrees up, reaching the heel away from your hip. Sacrum on both sides pressing the floor. 60 degrees, sacrum and lumbar on both sides pressing the floor. Ninety degrees. Back of your body completely pressing the floor. Heel reaching up. Back of the thigh, feeling the length. Keeping the back body connected as you exhale your breath. Slowly lower down. Lift both heels away from your chest. Take your hands with your palms down. Actually bend your knees for now. Hands, palms down. Slide your hands under your hips. So if you have the palms pressed, feel your shoulders pressed down. Re-extend your legs, joining the balls of your big toes. And taking your sacrum, drop it down towards the hands. So the low back will want to arch a lot, just drop the belly towards the back of the spine. Your lumbar probably won't touch the floor, but see if you can get as close as you can. You may want to bend your knees a little for this when you're moving the same 30, 60, 90, or you can try with the legs straight. Just listen to your body, especially your low back. So if your low back is sensitive, you can bend your knees. But either way, just act as if your legs are one leg. So hug your thigh muscles in. Inhale, lift your legs 30 degrees. Find your breath. You come up 60 degrees. Fine if the knees are bent, just one leg here. Feel your lumbar and sacrum drop into the floor. Come up to 90 degrees. Whole back body connected to the floor, palms pressing. And then as you exhale your breath, keeping the back of your body connected as best you can, as long as you can. Go slow and breathe as you can. Hover for a second before your heels touch. And then lower down, release your arms up to the side, give your wrists a little shake. Bend your knees again. If you like a prop under your head, you use for Shavasana, grab it now. We're going to do one more use chest chin before you come into that pose, but have ready your eye pillows. Your leg. Take your knees to your chest. And take a breath in. Lengthen the spine. As you exhale your breath, invite the knees towards your chest, your forehead towards your knees. Everything hugging. And taking a breath here, hold your breath. And as you exhale, slowly unravel. To unravel in such a way that you feel awareness of your center body, evenly releasing your right side, your left side. Slowly extend your legs one at a time. Release your hands one at a time, palms up. Come into awareness of your body lying here on the floor. The right and left sides evenly balanced from the center of your spine. Your front body and back body. Evenly balanced. And start to let the front body, as you exhale the breath, just feel a little heavier, as if your front body is dropping towards the back body. In front of the forehead, just dropping as if it's a weight to the back of your head. Chin tucked slightly forward. In front of your face, dropping to the back of your skull. Weight of your chest, dropping to the back of your shoulders, your upper back. The whole abdomen, the ribs to the hips, dropping to the back of your body. Once again, be aware of the weight of your sacrum. Feel a heaviness against the back of the floor. The front of the hips dropping into the sacrum. And then allow a sense of heaviness to take over the arms and hands, the legs and feet. Noticing the breath. Without needing a count, just notice the natural ebb and flow of breath. The way the breath naturally finds its balance. With only awareness and effortless effort. No effort, just observe. Balance and breath. Balance and body. Slowly begin to bring a hint of your awareness back to the outer body. Noticing the touch of air in your skin. Bring one hand to rest in your abdomen, one hand to rest on the chest. And feeling that balance of breath in your body again, the natural way your body responds to that. And then one knee up and then the other. Roll to your side, resting for a few breaths. Use your hands for support as you guide yourself back up to a sit. Sitting in a way where you feel balanced in your sitting bones, balanced front body and left body. Lift your palms, feel that right side, left side balance here. As you bring your hands to onto the mudra, just choose an intention that would serve you best for today. Just balancing your awareness right in that intention that you place before your heart with your hands together. You're bowing to honor that intention with higher all beings. Namaste.